Noir Stardia, a member of petty nobility, faces the fearsome 99-level Grim Reaper with the help of his new ability, and after a tough battle, emerges victorious by killing the monster. The story begins in a world filled with dungeons where thousands of rare monsters and treasures lie in wait for a hero to conquer them, while our hero, Noir Stardia, gets ready for his dream job as a librarian. However, his parents break the disappointing news that the position had been taken by a rich noble, leaving Noir, who belonged to a poor noble family. As he walks through the streets, feeling disheartened, he bumps into Emma, a friend who empathizes with his situation. She proposes a daring plan to use the power of the great sage to enroll Noir in the prestigious Hero Academy. But whenever Noir attempts to activate the great sage skill, it backfires, causing him a splitting headache. Undeterred, Emma comes up with a peculiar solution she has heard in a legend: a kiss to ease the pain. In a moment of spontaneity, they kiss, and to their surprise, the great sage speaks to Noir, instructing him to seek out a hidden dungeon nearby. Deep within the hidden dungeon, Noir encounters Olivia's servant, a legendary adventurer trapped for 2 centuries. Sympathetic to Noir's desire to succeed, she decides to pass on her extraordinary skills, which no one had ever inherited before. However, there is a catch. Using these skills would drain his life points, and if they reach 0, he will perish. To restore LP, he can fulfill his desires, even the intimate ones, as advised by Olivia. With time and perseverance, Noir masters the legendary skills. Later, Noir finds a way to replenish his LP with the help of his sister. Olivia, wanting to support him in the Hero Academy entrance exam, suggested that he create a unique skill called the Discerning Eye. Emma also offers her assistance in the form of a hug, and together they develop the skill. In gratitude for Emma's unwavering support, Noir bestows upon her a magical gift to alleviate the strain on her shoulders. But to her dismay, it was not what she had in mind, and she demands her original form back when Noir jokingly expresses his preference for larger breasts. Upon arriving at the Hero Academy, Noir forms a team with Emma, who also left her job to be with him, and Lenore Bloodon, the daughter of a count. Their entrance exam tasks them with obtaining rare monster materials, so Noir decides to venture to the treacherous 3rd floor of the hidden dungeon. There, he faces a fearsome Dead Reaper in a grueling battle that nearly depletes all his LP. Nevertheless, Noir emerges victorious, securing the highest points for his team by bringing back the Reaper's skull. Overjoyed by his approval into the Hero Academy, Noir's family celebrates the achievement. However, Noir's happiness is short-lived when he receives a letter detailing the costly tuition fees. After achieving the highest score in the entrance exam, Noir faces a daunting challenge when he learns about the hefty enrollment fee of 3,000 reals, which he has to submit within a week. His family cannot afford such a large amount in such a short time, so he turns to Olivia for advice, who suggests visiting the Adventurers Guild for potential solutions. At the guild, Noir meets a stunning receptionist named Lola Metros. She explains the guild's registration process and asks him to list all his skills. To his surprise, when he mentions his editor and get creative skills, Lola reveals that she was a member of Olivia's guild. Thrilled by this connection, Noir proudly proclaims himself as Olivia's disciple. However, Lola doesn't believe his words and shows him a special book that allows her to see everyone's real skills and challenges him to put his hand on the book, thinking he is another fabricator. Excitedly, he accepts the book, but as luck would have it, Lola loses the bet and lifts her skirt as a penalty. The unexpected sight gives Noir a boost in life points, and Lola's attitude also changes without a second thought. After hearing that Noir wants a lot of reels, she suggests him a quest for capturing rainbow grasshoppers. While in the midst of the task, Emma unexpectedly appears and is upset that Noir didn't tell her about the guild and his plans. After collecting the grasshoppers, they visit the guild where Noir receives his share. However, the situation gets tense, and emotions run high as Emma becomes jealous of Lola's attention toward Noir. After resolving the quarrel, Noir and Emma team up on a quest to defeat the Big Rabbit. During their journey, they encounter goblins, and when the Big Rabbit finally appears, Emma decides to take it on alone. However, she struggles to deal significant damage to the creature. Seeking a solution, Noir and Emma found shelter in a forest. In a moment of closeness, Noir uses his editing skills on Emma after biting her ear, and with her newly enhanced abilities, she manages to slay the Big Rabbit. Upon returning to the guild, Noir received the amount he needed to pay the enrollment fee. To celebrate their success, the guild members held a barbecue using the Big Rabbit's meat. Noir takes the opportunity to express his gratitude to Olivia for all the help and support she had provided him so far, while Olivia gets angry that Noir didn't visit her directly to show her gratitude. The next day, Noir and Emma pay their enrollment fee, and they also watch Maria Fiona Albert, who is the daughter of a duke. Out of curiosity, Noir uses his skills to discern Maria's ability but discovers that she has a curse on her that will take her life when she will turn 16, which bothers him. On the first day of school, Noir wakes up to find his sister on his bed, while his father worries for Alice's future. After that, Noir meets up with Emma and they perform their morning greeting before heading towards the school. Even though the school takes pride in no prejudice, the students are required to wear badges that show their social rank. In the classroom, everyone greets Emma but shows their disgust for Noir, who is bottom-ranked noble. However, when Maria enters the class, the one she greets is Noir, which startles everyone in the class. Afterward, they all gather to attend Elma Stong's class, who used to be an assassin at a high level, but now teaches students at the Hero Academy. She calls out Noir for a demo of the skill she will teach her students, which is called backstep. Yet when she asks Noir to perform the same technique, he brutally fails the task. However, when Elna suggests that she will reward the student who will learn the technique, Noir asks for another try, and using his LP to strengthen the backstep, completes the task, and the reward helps him gain more LP. After that, Elna asks students to be paired and suggests Emma and Maria join other teams, instead of their designated partners. Maria is approached by other nobles, yet she joins Noir's team, stating that one should not judge others on the basis of their title, making Noir respect Maria even more. The students begin their training, and as Maria backflips Noir, a sudden pain in her heart causes her to faint, while her bodyguard, Amain, comes to her rescue and takes her away. Thinking about Maria's situation, Noir decides to help her using his LP but realizes that he doesn't have enough LP points, so he asks the Great Sage for guidance, whose advice is turned to be fruitless. Running out of ideas, Noir and Emma visit the guild where they share their predicament with Lola, who discloses that a cleric might be able to help Maria. However, the cleric doesn't take jobs related to curses, but she can contact her to ask for her guidance. Realizing that Maria helped him today, Noir decides to meet up with the cleric in his pursuit to eliminate the curse once and for all. The next day, Lola visits the temple, where her friend Luna is busy taking care of hundreds of people who are suffering from different diseases. Luna takes a break to replenish her mana but ends up falling asleep and wakes up to the voice of her friend Lola, who is worried about her friend's health. Meanwhile, Noir gives a thorough brief to Olivia about Maria's condition, and she claims that the cleric must be an elf. Olivia also informs Noir about a skill called Lucky Lecher, which can help him increase his LP steadily. After activating the skill, Noir meets with Emma and realizes that his skill is extremely effective, but using his other skill, Noir reduces the effect of Lucky Lecher. After that, they all gather at a cafe where Noir is able to discern the reason behind Luna's hesitation and decides to have a private conversation with her. Apparently, if Luna uses her curse lifting skills, her lifespan decreases, but as Maria's curse potency is high, there is a chance that Luna will die, helping her. However, Luna decides to help Maria, reimbursing her mother's memories, who died saving countless people from curses, so cannot back away from Maria. Yet a sudden rumble catches the group's attention and they realize that a small kid is injured. Using her healing skills, Luna helps the boy, but she ends up in a compromised position, which occurs when her mana is severely depleted. Luna becomes a coward. I feel sorry for the girl. Lola takes care of Luna, who soon wakes up from her cowardly sleep and claims that she still wants to save Maria, while her legs shake vigorously. In a moment of weakness, Luna reveals to Lola and Emma that she will die when she will lift Maria's curse, as her skill feeds on her soul in return, which makes Lola angry, and she hugs Luna, claiming she should depend on her. Afterward, Noir shares a creative plan with his friends. Apparently, he can change Luna's life drainage after effect to financial depletion, as it will deplete Luna's finances and not her lifespan. However, in order to activate this skill, he needs to uplift his LP, which makes Lola suggest they attend an event called Harem Pride Event, which is held every week of the month, where all of the singles and the rejected people of the society gather to say derogatory comments about the couples and treat them horrendously. When Noir watches the event himself, he cannot help but wish to go home. On the eve of Maria's 16th birthday, Amin becomes increasingly concerned as Maria's condition worsens. Meanwhile, Noir, Emma, Lola, and Luna witness the appalling treatment of participants in the Harem Pride event, which makes Emma extremely worried. Yet Lola's words strengthen her resolve to help her lover, Noir. However, the audience humiliates all of the participants, making our heroes rethink their choice to come here. However, the team before them escapes such treatment because of their beauty, causing the audience's anger. Though scared, Emma steps in with Lola's support and presents herself, garnering immense success. Their team achieves the highest score in the history of the event, leaving the host shocked and the audience envious. A surprise round is initiated by the host, but with Emma, Lola, and Luna devising effective strategies, Noir's team leaves the audience stunned and wins the event. However, they are unexpectedly expelled immediately after their victory with the money they need to help Luna escape bankruptcy, and they gather enough money and LP to save Maria. Back at the Albert residence, Noir finds Amain in tears at the entrance and assures her that they will save Maria. Meanwhile, Maria remembers the origin of her curse when an ancient heretic cursed their family, but it only became active in her body, leaving other ancestors spared from the hardship of the curse. Maria also remembers her childhood, where she couldn't play with other kids, and her decision to join Hero Academy to live her life to the fullest until the very end. In a pivotal moment, Noir and Luna enter Maria's room, revealing Luna couldn't heal Maria's curse as it would drain her life force. But now she can help as Noir had edited Luna's skill to dispel Maria's curse. Noir's benevolent acts make Maria happy, and she kisses Noir when he reveals that his skills drain his soul. After that, Luna uses her skill and fights off the curse, successfully removing the 16th year death curse. Realizing that now she is free from the curse, Maria claims that now she is in his debt for her whole life. In the aftermath, Emma and Lola suspect that Maria has fallen for Noir, while Luna admits her own interest in him, leading the three girls to become angry with him. Despite the tension, Noir goes to the hidden dungeon to inform Olivia about everything that transpired and expresses his gratitude for the skills that made it all possible. Olivia, sensing that Noir has been kissed by several girls, playfully demands a kiss too, and Noir obliges with a kiss on her forehead. The next day, to save Maria's life, her father gives each of them a box of 1,000 reals, which makes them contemplate what to do with their money. Emma claims that Noir can open a rare item shop while the girls bicker among themselves about who will be more useful for Noir's workshop, making Noir run before they attack him. At home, Noir shares his desire to open a shop with his family and asks his father to find a shop with a decent rent, while Alice decides to keep an eye on her father. After that, Noir visits the hidden dungeon to seek Olivia's help in order to explore more floors to find rare items. Olivia gives him suggestions about the abilities he should have, in case he encounters a creature who is powerful, one of them being blinding light, and the other a portal between different floors. After activating his skills, Noir visits the 5th floor where he encounters dead bodies of monsters, while a huge black lion startles him, making him run away. However, the lion speaks, requesting Noir's help in order to find his friend who went to the 6th floor, and he has been waiting for him ever since. The lion informs that his name is Tigerson, a name given to him by his friend, and he cannot go to the 6th floor, as he promised his friend about 350 years ago. Mustering all his courage, Noir advances towards the 6th floor, where he is met with a group of zombies, causing Noir to run and hide behind a door. After some time, Noir comes out, but another zombie finds him whose appearance resembles an elf. Without a second thought, Noir uses his LP to turn him back to a normal person, called Vachel, who is turned to be Tigerson's friend. As soon as Vachel comes back to his senses, Noir explains everything to him, making Vachel volatile, thinking he has made his friend suffer a lot. Vachel shares that Tigerson met him when he was being attacked by a monster and he saved his life, which made Vachel impressed, and he asked him to be his friend. Regretting he made Tigerson wait for almost 350 years, Vachel cries in front of him, yet Tigerson remains calm and is grateful that Vachel is safe. Sooner rather than later, Vachel claims that he will have to go home to meet his lover, but he cannot take Tigerson as his clan has strict rules. Understanding Vachel's situation, Tigerson bids him farewell, while he decides to go back to the 5th floor. Out of curiosity, Noir visits him just to realize that he is crying like a baby. Noir asks him to be his friend and takes Tigerson to his house, where Noir's family welcomes him with open arms. In the morning, Emma pays a visit to Noir's house, embracing him warmly in front of their friends. Together, they head to Hero Academy, where Maria and Amain express their gratitude for saving Maria's life and mention an upcoming exam. Elma then enters the classroom and announces the S-Class first exam, challenging the students to bring 3 types of rare monster materials to class within 2 weeks. Emma and Noir decide to hunt dragon fangs and seek Lola's assistance at the guild. When they visit the guild, they meet Lola, who is frustrated with her rival receptionist, Sarah. Apparently, Sarah has stolen Lola's adventurers and bribed her way to the top of the receptionist ranking. Sarah manipulates Lola into a duel. If Lola reaches the top of the ranking next month, Sarah will stop stealing her adventurers. However, if Sarah reaches the top, Noir will become her adventurer. With Luna's help, Noir and Emma embark on a series of quests to raise Lola's rank. Meanwhile, they prepare themselves to face an earth dragon terrorizing the mountains. They buy spears and gain LPs to create the dragon killer skill. In the mountains, they set a clever trap and manage to slay the earth dragon together. Proud of their accomplishment, Noir and Emma bring the dragon's fangs to Hero Academy, successfully passing the exam. They also deliver the dragon's body to the guild, significantly raising Lola's rank. However, Sarah's adventurers manage to achieve extraordinary feats due to her forceful tactics, and she remains at the top. Feeling desperate not to lose Noir, Lola takes him to a private room and offers him a Touch Me Anywhere coupon, and discusses the challenges and importance of being a receptionist. Noir assures her that she can always vent with him, and in a moment of vulnerability, Lola kisses him. In the hidden dungeon, Noir seeks Olivia's help to collect rare materials. Olivia reveals that the 7th floor of the hidden dungeons is a bonus level. Noir creates the magic skills suggested by Olivia and tests them against the zombies on the 6th floor. He then proceeds to the 7th floor, the Forest of Gold, where a mysterious girl observes him from afar. While exploring the 7th floor of the unending dungeon, Noir stumbles upon a pack of silver wolves devouring their prey. To his surprise, a mysterious girl bearing a striking resemblance to a young Emma appears before him. The girl introduces herself as Dory, a dryad and the guardian of the forest. She seeks Noir's help in defeating a powerful monster that has been attacking her. Intrigued but cautious, Noir insists on seeing the monster before making a decision, so Dory takes Noir to her original body, which is a tree. Upon witnessing the mutant bronze bee, far more formidable than he anticipated, Noir initially declines Dory's request. However, upon noticing how the monster poses a genuine threat to her life and witnessing her desperate attempts to hide it, he has a change of heart. Touched by her gratitude even when he initially refused, Noir decides to aid her. In a heartfelt moment, Dory embraces Noir and showers him with affectionate kisses, which unexpectedly grants him a surge of LP. To ensure his safety, Noir seeks Olivia's help on the 2nd floor, who hesitates but eventually agrees, knowing Noir's determination to survive. Together with Dory's guidance, Noir discovers the nest of the formidable golden bee and acquires the target's skill to enhance his abilities. Setting his sights on the silver wolves, Noir requests Dory to remain hidden and promises to return safely. Drawing the attention of the wolves, Noir tries to lure them toward the golden bee's nest. However, the situation takes a dangerous turn as the bronze bee attacks Dory's original body, leaving her unconscious. Enraged and desperate, Noir enters a state of frenzy, but despite his efforts, he cannot land a single hit on the elusive bee. Unexpectedly, the wolves reappear, and Noir modifies the target's skill to aid in their battle against the bee. While the wolves engage the monster, Noir rushes to Dory's side, finding her still alive. Exhausting the bee, Noir executes a powerful water drop, lightning strike fusion, finally defeating the creature. Grateful for Noir's help, Dory rewards him with 2 rare items and reveals the entrance to the 8th floor. Noir promises to visit her in the future, bringing her food and bids her farewell. Upon returning to the city, Noir presents Lola with the rare item he obtained during the adventure. On the night of the receptionist winner announcement, Noir represents Lola alongside other adventurers representing their respective receptionists. Thanks to Noir's efforts, Lola emerges as the victor. Sarah, the rival receptionist, struggles to accept defeat but eventually concedes. However, she still attempts to seduce Noir, much to Lola's anger. Lola gives chase, comically wielding a club to teach Sarah a lesson. In the park, Noir presents Emma with the Win Selection rare item, and she excitedly tests her newfound skills. She then invites Noir to a dancing party, but he hesitates. Emma, feeling a bit hurt, playfully remarks that he wouldn't even notice if someone kidnapped her and did questionable things, assuming the worst about her. Feeling a bit guilty, Noir agrees to attend the party. At home, Noir learns that his father's attempts to rent a place for their shop have been unsuccessful due to their status as poor nobles. Changing the subject, Noir asks for a tuxedo for the party but realizes that his father's only tuxedo is in poor condition, which makes him buy a new one for the event. At the party, Emma's parents warmly greet Noir but, like their daughter, act a bit strangely about something he can't quite put his finger on. After meeting Emma, the party's host, Bourne, announces the presence of the infamous thieves known as Phantom, who have their sights on his most prized possession, the mermaid's tear. The Brightness family becomes nervous, even though the renowned Lamu top adventurers have been hired to provide security. Noir notices that one of the Lamu adventurers is his age but has a level twice as high as his own. During the party, a Viscount named Mike Kental persistently asks Emma to go on a date with him, but she rejects his advances. Suspecting that she may be doing so because of Noir, Mike challenges Noir to a dancing duel, with the winner earning a date with Emma. Noir, quick on his feet, creates a dancing skill and emerges victorious in the duel. As Noir and Emma are about to share a kiss, the festivities are interrupted when a mysterious woman in a costume, Fan, crashes the party and kidnaps Emma. Alongside, a masked man steals the mermaid's tear. Determined to rescue Emma, Noir decides to ally with the Lamu adventurers. A hesitant girl named Layla from their team accepts Noir's offer of help. As the Lamu leader and the others go after the masked thief, Noir and Layla chase after Fan and Emma. Layla engages in a fierce battle with a firebird summoned by Fan, while Noir confronts Fan herself. Combining his skill, Noir manages to defeat Fan. Afterward, they form an unexpected friendship. Their triumph is short-lived when the Lamu leader, whom Noir has been suspicious of, reveals himself to be Tom in disguise. Tom admits his desire to marry Emma, which infuriates Noir. In a heated confrontation, Noir resists Tom's skills and, with the help of Emma, they overpower him. Returning to the party with the captured thieves, Noir and Layla are praised and thanked by both the host and Emma's parents. The next day, Noir reveals that Bourne has rewarded him with a place to rent at a lower cost. The Stardia family begins tidying up the new space, and Emma sweetly promises to assist them, leaving Alice feeling a bit jealous. In the S-Class of Hero Academy, Elna makes two announcements. First, a new exchange student, Layla Overlock, is joining their class, and both Noir and Emma recognize her from the Phantom incident where she helped them. The second announcement is about an upcoming excursion to Amora Mountain. The students are excited, and their destination includes Amora Hot Springs, where everyone plans to take a bath. The girls express concerns about bathing with the boys, but Emma assures them that Noir will protect them, causing the boys to be the subject of later concerns. During the outing, the boys grow tired, and H. Jorth attempts to soften Elna's strictness but fails. Layla organizes the class in case of a monster attack, but their guard is down when a charming pixie appears and offers to guide them through a shortcut. The students let their guard down, but Noir remains suspicious and questions Pixie's intentions. It's then revealed that the Pixie led them into a trap, commanding a group of lizardmen to attack them. The S-Class manages to defeat the lizardmen, and Noir stops the Pixie from escaping. As Elna tries to impart a lesson to her students, they are too distracted, eagerly anticipating their arrival at the hot springs. The hot springs manager tells everyone that the girls will bathe first, and although the boys promise not to spy on them, H. Jorth organizes them to do just that, wearing masks to avoid detection. Noir refuses to participate, and the boys chase after him, prompting Noir to think of a way to stop them. On the way to the hot springs, Elna appears, and Noir teams up with her to confront the boys and prove that he is not part of their mischief. They manage to defeat the boys, and H. Jorth, unmasked, confesses that he obtained superhuman strength by purchasing potions and items with his savings. Noir confronts him and defeats H. Jorth by bestowing him with the powerless skill. Just when Noir thinks he has won, Kent appears and tries to spy on the girls for his comrades, leading Noir to chase after him. In a desperate effort to catch Kent, Noir uses almost all of his remaining LP, managing to slow Kent down just as they arrive at the bath. However, to his relief, he discovers that the girls are not there yet, thanks to Elna's advice. Overwhelmed, Noir faints into the bath, and Emma becomes worried about him. When Noir awakens, he finds his eyes covered, and he can hear the girls talking about the bath. Elna rewards Noir for respecting the girls' privacy by allowing him to bathe with the girls while blindfolded by a towel. Amidst the flustered situation, Emma and Elna reward Noir for his efforts to protect the girls, and he ends up gaining 10,000 LP for enduring this unusual reward. Noir, Emma, Lola, and Luna finish cleaning the shop, and Noir reveals his main product, the golden slime jelly, and reveals that they decide to call their store Stardians Rarities after a family poll. With Alice, Tigerson, and Noir's parents present, they open the store, which becomes an instant success. Reflecting on all the events that have transpired, Noir realizes that Olivia is the one who made it all possible. He visits Olivia to express his gratitude and promises to free her, despite her warning him not to push himself too much. With the guidance of the great sage skill, Noir learns that the key to freeing Olivia lies on the 15th floor of the dungeon. As he reaches the 14th floor, Noir faces a tough decision between two paths, one for a single seeker and the other for a pair. Recognizing the danger in the single path, Noir decides to ask Emma for help. She agrees, and together they proceed to the 14th floor. In the room, they find themselves surrounded by pygmies who demand food and entertainment from them, and Noir decides to use poison cookies to deal with the situation. As they reach the 15th floor, they encounter a copy of Olivia, created by her death chains. They are warned that they can only proceed if they free her. Noir tries to interrogate Olivia Clone about how to free Olivia, but before he can get answers, she attacks them to test her power. Noir and Emma are no match for her, and they have to escape to the 2nd floor. Determined to defeat Olivia Clone, Noir and Emma seek Olivia's help to discover her weakness, but Olivia cannot recall any at the moment. Noir also asks Olivia about her reasons for helping him, but she remains mysterious and doesn't divulge the details. Back in town, Noir and Emma split up to research a way to beat Olivia, and Noir returns to his shop, where he encounters Lola and Luna, who think he might be running low on LP and gives him a pretty girl sandwich to help him. The next day, while at the library, Noir discovers a historical account of a cleric who troubled Olivia 200 years ago with her rare skill, Sacrifice. Inspired by this knowledge, Noir creates the skill in hopes of countering Olivia Clone. Later, Noir finds Olivia Clone in town, who is carelessly neglecting her duties to look for them. He launches his new skill at her, but she effortlessly evades the attack and wounds Noir with her new sword. The skill bestowed by Olivia Clone paralyzes him, leaving him vulnerable. Olivia senses that Noir is in danger as her clone prepares to deliver the finishing blow. Before Olivia's clone can kill Noir, she asks him to beg for his life, but he remains persistent. Meanwhile, the real Olivia has a flashback 200 years into the past, where a young boy asks Olivia to be his master. Initially, Olivia rejects him, but the boy persists, revealing his strong desire to become her apprentice. As the days pass, Olivia continues to decline his requests, but starts teaching him a few lessons, like how to slay an iron goblin. Slowly, she begins to change her mind about taking him on as her apprentice. However, tragedy strikes when Olivia learns that the boy sacrificed himself to protect a little girl from an iron goblin. Warning that she never fully taught him or bestowed any skills, Olivia finds herself trapped in the unending dungeon until Noir, who bears a striking resemblance to the boy from 200 years ago, finds and rescues her. Back in the present, Noir is saved by Emma, who brings Lola, Luna, and Layla to aid him. Despite their combined efforts, one by one, the girls are defeated by Olivia Clone. Noir manages to help Layla break Olivia Clone's sword, but he discovers that she has edited his skills. In a desperate move, Noir sacrifices all his skills except his unique ones to confront Olivia Clone, but even then, he struggles to hurt her. When Olivia Clone is about to deliver the final blow, Noir, sacrificing almost all his LP, launches a powerful attack, cutting her in half and revealing her true form as a bunch of chains before she disintegrates. Exhausted and wounded, the girls help Noir recover his, and he returns to the unending dungeon, only to find Olivia missing. However, he soon discovers her outside the dungeon, finally free. They embrace each other, with Olivia playfully toying with Noir. Back at Stardian's Rarities, the new fruit they are selling, crafted by Dory, becomes a huge success. Meanwhile, a new semester begins at Hero Academy, and Layla trains Noir in martial arts at the park. Lola and Luna misunderstand the situation and become jealous, but when Emma arrives and kisses Noir to make them more envious, Alice becomes furious and prepares to attack them with a large sword. Later, in the unending dungeon, Olivia asks Noir if he has recovered his skills, and he replies that he has regained most of them but is not in a hurry. Olivia informs him that the pathway to the 16th floor is now open after Olivia Clone's demise. She also mentions that she doesn't know how many floors the dungeon has, but reaching the 100th might make him as strong as her. Prepared for the next exploration, Noir opens the dungeon gates and heads inside. That's all for today. If you enjoyed our video, do give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.